Today, I am diving into the world of a unique and flavorful ingredient, locust beans, also known as iru.
Fulani dey call am makari, Hausa dey call am daddawa.
These beans are a staple in West African cooking and hold a special place in the heart of many traditional dishes. Locust beans comes from the African locust tree. The tree is native to West Africa and can grow up to 20 meters tall. The seeds are harvested from the long brown pod, which are filled with seed. So without wasting much of your time, let's get going. So first, you have to put your dried locust seed into a hot water, and after which sieve some ashes into it. These ashes act as a softener to the cooking of the locust beans. Then cover up and allow to cook for many hours. These locust beans I prepared took about 12 hours. In fact, it slept overnight. So in the next month, this is what it was looking like. You have to press with your finger to make sure it is soft. So once pressed, and this, you can see some of the beans. Now that's when you are sure it is well cooked. Then sieve out the excess water in a sieve and transfer into your mortar. Locust beans is very rich in vitamin A. They are versatile ingredients used to enhance the flavor of many dishes. Whether added to soup, stews, or sauces, they bring a deep depth of flavor that is hard to replicate. Beyond culinary appeal, they are a good source of protein, fiber, and essential nutrients. So, gently pound in a mortar. Don't pound like as if you are pounding pounded yam. Just do it as if you are using a mortar to peel at your beans. So just as I am doing in the video. Okay, so after pounding, transfer into a bowl of water in a sieve and wash. You can wash as many times. While doing so, use your fingers to press out any stubborn seed that refuse to be peeled in your mortar. So by so doing you can also use your hands to pick out any stone. You wouldn't want your locust beans to have some stones, right? After washing, then transfer into the mortar again. They add some ashes. Gently pound like you did in the first time, but this time be more careful because most of the locust beans has already been peeled. So when you do too hard, you end up smashing up the whole thing. After pounding, transfer your peeled locust beans into another water and wash again. This locust bean needs enough water, as much water as possible. So you have to peel with your hands too. There's always a stubborn one that will refuse to be peeled in the mortar. Pour your washed locust beans into a flat surface or bowl and carefully pick out the stones and those hard ones that refuse to be cooked. Wash again, and this time this is the final washing before cooking. So after washing your locust bean, transfer it into a hot water. At this point, the texture of your locust beans is determined by the quantity of water you have. There are two types of locust beans. We have the hard one and the soft one. So if you are cooking the hard one, you have to make the water at the same level with the locust bean. But if it is the soft one, the water has to be a bit more than the locust beans in the pot. Cover up the locust beans, and this time you have to allow it cook for about 3 to 4 hours depending on the texture you want. Increase your heat until it is well cooked. So cook until the whole water is dried up or to a various minimum. Okay, so when it is cooked, as you can see, pour out your locust bean into a sieve containing this leaf. So this leaf, they call it lakpa leaf in Yoruba, also known as jatropha coca. So after that, pour the locust beans into it and seal up Make sure you pour all your contents. You can use a spoon to remove the extra parts that refuse to leave the pot. Then cover up with the lapa leaf I just showed you. This will help to quicken fermentation. So after sealing up, put your content into a sack and tighten it. This will help to produce heat, which will help to quicken fermentation. So this is our content on the second day, looking all good and all fermented. You can decide to preserve your locust beans in fridge or freezers. You can decide to sun dry and grind into powder. You can do so many things with it. Add salt to your locust beans. This helps to give it taste and also is a form of preservative. Next time you are exploring African cuisine, don't forget to add a touch of locust beans. They are more than just ingredients. They are a connection to tradition, culture, and flavors. So guys, thank you for watching my video till this time. I really appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do. Turn on your notifications so you don't get to miss any interesting video. As new video drops every week. See you on the next and bye.